Yeah, I don't really have any home videos. My parents got divorced when I was 6, so after that point they kind of stopped taking photos and videos of us, which is kind of sad. But I guess when you're younger and you've got that family dynamic, and you've got the parents and the children, and it's kind of like happy families, I think people are more inclined to take videos and pictures. But I think once they got divorced it became kind of more like a sore subject, so I think they kind of just scrapped the whole idea of creating family memories basically, which is actually quite sad. But I guess I did miss out a little bit not having videos. I think home videos are quite a nice way to look back at the positive memories that you have, and I think that by not having home videos I kind of missed out on being able to have positive memories of my family. So I think a lot of the memories that I have now are more tainted to being not as happy, because I don't have them kind of happy times to physically look back on. So I do have some family photos. My mum has a book of family photos which is in the loft somewhere, I believe, and I do have memories of looking back at them when I was younger, and they're mostly pictures of my family before my parents got divorced, so yeah, it's quite nice to look back on. My nan also, being a photographer, spent quite a lot of time taking pictures, but that was more directly of me rather than of family memories. So I have quite a lot of pictures of me personally when I was younger, but not a lot of our family together or with my parents. I definitely feel like I'd have more memories of my family if it was documented more. I mean, I have very little memories of my parents being together, and I have very little memories of my siblings when we were younger. So I think having them photos to look back on would probably kind of help trigger a lot more of their memories. But yeah. I think since I started doing photography, and actually maybe even before then, when I was, in year 9, 10, a teenager, I think I started kind of being a bit more focused on documenting my memories. So I started carrying around a film camera everywhere. I'd start photographing my friends and my relationships with people and places I've been. And I think that does have a link to the fact that I don't really have them physical memories of the past. So I think having a camera kind of allowed me to take control over my own memories rather than having my family be in control of what memories I have. So it's kind of like a way of starting to create my own independence and my own memories. And I think as my photography progressed and I started doing my own more professional projects, I did kind of take that on board. So I mean, I did a project with my dad exclusively, so a documentary project where I kind of started photographing him and his house and his life, but kind of bringing in aspects of my childhood memories, so letters that I'd wrote him when I was younger, cards that I'd made him when he wasn't very well, things like tattoos, so photographing tattoos are also a good way to document memory. So I kind of looked at these aspects and then used it as kind of a therapeutic tool to create something between us which we didn't really have. I mean, we didn't really have any photographs of us. I mean, my dad spent a lot of time in hospital when I was younger, and we didn't really have that relationship, so it's kind of a good chance to kind of analyse our relationship and make them memories now that we didn't have physically when I was younger.
That's it. I'm going to pause it more, so I think. Was it actually recording? Please say it was. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm scared that I'm going to fuck up the positioning of the camera.